It took me 5.5 hours, but I beat all the plagues on Plague Inc. on Brutal. These are those events. I started off on Bacteria with no genes, mostly because I didn't have any. I selected Brutal and started the game. Before we get into that, I did actually come up with quite the good name for our bacteria. Drum roll, please. Yeah, anyways, I decided to start 6-7 in Australia. Right out of the gate, I started focusing on getting water and air too. This made transmission to other countries much easier. Then I got cold 1 and 2 to make dealing with Russia and Greenland much easier. Now heat and medicine resistance. At this point, everything was going pretty good, and I was just waiting to use the kill switch. And then we were ready to hit the kill switch. I ended up getting coughing, sneezing, immune suppression, and total organ failure before getting coma. And I was going after systematic infection. So without further ado, let's watch a time lapse.
Walking all the heads to my way. Lip gloss, little smirk on my face. You can stare, but you can't read my play. Slow step, like I'm walking on a dare. Every eye chasing what I wear. But I'm the bride and the house is away.
We did it. Now we just have to do that about 6 more times. So I started the virus and called it Stinkfest. Obviously, I started in Australia. Yeah, I pretty much run the same strat in this one, so I'm just gonna zoom ahead. Upon my arrival at the end, I discovered something. I killed in Greenland too quickly and have to restart. So yeah, here's me restarting. The song has ended now, so I'm gonna flip the record. Thank you for listening. So yeah, we completed the virus. It was pretty easy. It only took me 1 try. Now on to the fungus, which I named Throw Up Bug. Now the fungus, it has some different stuff on there so we can use some different strats. But I didn't do that. I just ran the same strat again. So here is the first strat again. These rooms will kill. Now this one was a little tricky, I'm gonna be straight up. So I had to use a little bit of a different strat in this one. So I'm gonna keep it a little bit slower, I'm gonna go over it a little bit. So I ended up going after 5 key symptoms at the beginning. These allowed me to lower severity, basically allowing Sexy Little Fang to spread around. Now that we don't have to worry about severity, I went ahead and got some transmission trays with the DNA we saved up. Next, I got cold, heat, and medicine resistance to lower the resistance from specific areas. We started spreading undetected pretty quickly, so I went ahead and saved up most of my points, using some here and there, upgrading some things, but overall all I needed is about 68 points at the end to, kill switch. Now, for the kill switch, at first I was kind of heading this route that I'm heading right now, but then I seen something at the bottom, despair. And I started kind of realizing that might lead a certain route, which would work really well. And it did. So we chose that route. Victory! I've been editing for like 2.5 hours now, but I'm gonna keep trucking. Everything's cool. So yeah, let's get on to the parasite, which I just so happened to name Buttworm. This is one of the ones that we can just do with our normal strat and kill switch, so I went ahead and did that. The only exception is I went ahead and got this one ability that allows us to spread without being noticed, which is, as always, really useful. We just have 4 more plagues before I can go to sleep. Next on is the Prion. I'm really tired and admittedly really stoned right now, so I'm sorry. Now this one is sped up 100 times speed because I lost over and over. I think I spent about 3 or 4 tries and ended up going to my be right back screen and forgetting about it until, I was on a different plague. I was on the zombie virus, which I guess is what I'm going to be going over. Yeah, I don't really remember the strat I used. Sorry. I noticed that I actually played really slowly. I could have made the zombies at the beginning and still got them around the world, but I didn't. Instead, I really slowly moved along and then got the zombies near the end, which, made it to where I for sure won, but I could have played it a little more interestingly. With this done, we only had 2 more plagues. But instead of showing you all of it, I'm just going to go ahead and speed through it just to kind of show that I kind of did it. If you want to watch the full video, it's, 5.5 hours. I doubt you will. It will be on the channel later after this one's uploaded. Yeah, I ended up having to look up a tutorial for one of them. Look, don't judge me, man. It was like 5 or 6 in the morning, and I had been recording for like 4 hours. I needed a break, homie. I had to watch another tutorial. We did it. That was my genuine reaction to completing all of the plagues on Plague Inc. on Brutal. and spending 5.5 hours of one of my nights doing that and 6.5 hours editing it all down. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this, subscribe, like, check out this dude that I got a tutorial from, you know? Goodbye.